Are Samsung's foldable phones about to get more expensive than ever? If the latest leak is correct, the answer might be yes, at least for buyers in Europe. A new listing spotted by Nuimobile on an Italian electronics store website shows the Galaxy Z Fold 7 and Galaxy Z Flip 7 with noticeable price increases compared to last year's models. According to the listing, the 256GB version of the Galaxy Z Fold 7 is priced at €2,227, while the 512GB Galaxy Z Flip 7 will cost €1,425. That's a €200 jump for the Fold and a €100 increase for the Flip compared to the Galaxy Z Fold 6 and Galaxy Z Flip 6. These prices reflect a trend seen across European markets, where tech prices often stay in a similar range, so it's likely that customers in countries like Germany, France, and Spain will also face the same higher costs. Now, the big question is, will this price hike show up in other regions too? So far, reports suggest that Samsung may hold off on increasing prices in the United States, at least for the initial launch. Some sources claim that the Galaxy Z Fold 7 will still start at $1,899 United States dollars, and the Galaxy Z Flip 7 will remain at $1,099 United States dollars, just like their previous versions. That could be Samsung's way of avoiding extra pressure from growing competition and tariff risks in the American market. However, nothing is final until Samsung makes the official announcement. The company is expected to confirm everything at its next Unpacked event, which is rumored to happen on July 9th in New York City. As the launch gets closer, customers around the world are starting to pay close attention to these leaks, not just to learn about the new features, but also to prepare their wallets. It's no secret that foldable phones are already some of the most expensive on the market. But with prices going up even further, many people are wondering whether the improvements in design, display, and battery life will be enough to justify the added cost. As for what's driving these price increases, it could be a mix of several things. Rising production costs, higher material prices, and inflation across key global markets could all be playing a role. Plus, Samsung has been packing its foldable devices with better cameras, faster processors, and more durable screens each year, so some price jump was probably expected. But a jump of €100 to €200 is still a lot for many buyers, especially in regions where taxes and import fees are already high. It's also possible that Samsung is trying to balance things out by keeping US prices stable for now while testing the waters in Europe. What happens when making a phone thinner might mean removing one of its most loved features. That's exactly the question Samsung could be dealing with right now as it prepares to launch the Galaxy Z Fold 7. For years, Samsung's premium foldable phones have supported the S Pen, which became a favorite tool for people who like taking notes, drawing, or just using a stylus for everyday tasks. But this time, things are looking different. Multiple reports are saying Samsung has decided to remove the S Pen digitizer from the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The digitizer is the part inside the display that reads signals from the S Pen and allows precise writing and drawing. By removing it, Samsung is aiming to make the phone thinner, which seems to be one of their top priorities this year. And while a slimmer phone may look and feel better in hand, this change comes with a big catch. Without the digitizer, the current S Pen simply won't work the same way, or maybe not at all. This means Samsung would need to create a completely new method to detect stylus input on the display one that doesn't rely on the old digitizer. That could be a big step forward, but also brings new challenges. A fresh rumor from leaker at Pandaflash Pro adds more weight to this issue. According to the report, Samsung has stopped production of an unknown S Pen, and many people believe it could be the redesigned version meant for the Fold 7. If that's true, then there may be delays or problems with stylus support for the Fold 7 right after launch. This isn't the first time Samsung has done something different with the S Pen for foldables. Even with earlier models like the Galaxy Z Fold 4 and Fold 5, the S Pen wasn't built into the phone. You had to buy it separately, and there was no dedicated slot inside the device to store it. Instead, Samsung offered special cases where you could keep the stylus. While that solution worked for some people, many felt it was inconvenient. Still, it was better than having no stylus support at all. Now, with the digitizer gone and the new S Pen possibly delayed, users might be left without any stylus option when the Fold 7 hits stores. This could be disappointing for people who've used the S Pen for years and expected it to be part of the Fold experience. Samsung seems to be walking a tightrope here. On one side, trying to create a thinner, more modern-looking foldable, and on the other, risking the loss of a feature that helped the Fold stand out from the crowd. There's no denying that many people choose the Fold specifically for its large display and support for the S Pen. Removing or delaying that feature could push some loyal users to skip this generation or consider other brands. And with new competition from companies like Honor, Oppo, and Google, the pressure is on for Samsung to get everything right. Have you ever wondered what really keeps a powerful phone from overheating during heavy use? Huawei might have the answer with its upcoming Mate 80 series, which is rumored to introduce a brand new smart triple-layer cooling system that could change the way phones handle heat. According to a trusted tipster on Weibo, Huawei is already in the trial production stage of this cooling technology, and it's expected to debut in the second half of the year with the Mate 80 lineup. This cooling system focuses on three key areas: internal durability, active heat dissipation, and smart temperature control. That means it's not just about getting rid of heat, but also about making sure the phone stays in good shape over time, especially during long gaming sessions or video editing. Huawei is reportedly using ultra-thin internal cooling fans made from aluminum, a metal known for being lightweight, resistant to corrosion, strong, and great at conducting heat. These fans could help the Mate 80 stay cool without taking up much space inside the phone. Active heat dissipation is another big feature here. Unlike passive systems, which just let heat escape naturally, this method uses powered parts to push heat out more efficiently. That could mean fewer slowdowns, longer battery life, and better overall performance. Then there's smart temperature control, Huawei's way of making the phone think for itself. With this system, a built-in thermostat constantly checks the device's temperature and adjusts performance to keep it running smoothly without getting too hot. This kind of intelligent cooling is especially useful in keeping the phone responsive while still protecting the hardware. To understand how much of an upgrade this could be, let's compare it to the Mate 70 series, which already featured an advanced 6,870 square millimeters vapor chamber liquid cooling system. That setup covered a large part of the phone and helped it stay cool under pressure. If Huawei is improving on that already impressive cooling tech, the Mate 80 could end up being one of the best performing smartphones of the year. While we're still waiting for official confirmation, this leak lines up with Huawei's recent trend of pushing for innovation in areas that most people don't usually notice but benefit from every day. With performance being such a big focus for the Mate series, it makes sense that Huawei would put extra effort into keeping things cool under the hood. And that's not all. The Mate 80 series is also rumored to feature a brand new Kirin 9 chip, which could bring better performance, improved efficiency, and smoother multitasking. Together with the triple-layer cooling system, this could give users a phone that doesn't just run fast but stays cool and reliable in all kinds of situations. So while we wait for the official launch, this early look shows that Huawei is taking